Hey guys, Kev here, and I have trace boxes to unbox. These are all containing knives that I own and are returning to me after some type of mod work or service. And there's one other knife in here that's a giveaway knife. This one's from Asher, this one's from the Knife Modders, and this one is from Oz Machine Company. So, I say we start with Oz Machine Company. Nah, I want to hold that one last. Sorry. Actually, now I don't know what's what because I covered them. I think this one's from Knife Modders. If I'm wrong and it's Oz, then there you go. Unboxing knife is going to be the Production Kvist Bladeworks variant. Very cool knife right here. And pardon my speech. You could probably hear my stuffy nose. It's really bad. I think maybe I got rebound congestion from using that Vicks nasal spray. It's kind of like Afrin. And basically, they tell you not to use it for more than 3 days because you might get rebound congestion. I think that might have happened. I don't know. It's been a week. And I've used it pretty much every day except for one. I took a day off. I thought maybe that would be enough. But maybe not. Although apparently some people, I looked it up. Apparently some people get hooked on that stuff. And because it's the only thing that'll work to clear your nose after you get basically addicted to it. And some people use that shit for years. Before they realize they've had rebound congestion. So I just need to stop using it and deal with the congestion, which sucks because sleeping is going to be a nightmare. But if I do that for a few days, I'm sure it'll go away. Plus, it might just be regular congestion from the cold we've had for a week now, at least. Cold/corona, we don't know which. Some family members tested positive that we saw. Some didn't. Tested negative. We can't even find tests, so anyway, it is what it is. And for me, this is January 3rd. So hopefully, by the time you see this, it will no longer be of concern. All right. Chuck this. So this is an MBK pouch. I must have sent the knife. I actually sent this to Women Carry Knives to check out, along with my mini Arian, and then she sent it to Knife Modders for me. So check it out. They have stickers now. This is cool. So you guys know Lindy and Richie. They are awesome. Oh, look at that. It says Richie B and Lindy Lou. I love the fact that her name is Lindy Lou. It's just like a Dr. Seuss character. It's so cool. And they're amazing people. Their story is amazing. They have a similar sort of background to what I do in terms of, life choices and such. And I absolutely love them and admire them for what they're doing. The Knife Modders guys are an inspiration in this community and a staple of the community as well. So let's leave these up here. I hope you guys will check them out on Instagram. I'll make sure to link them below. They also have a YouTube channel now, so you can check that out. They're killing it over there. Yeah, I would definitely recommend having work done by them. I certainly have had a lot of work done by them. The only one I have left, I tend to sell them after I mod them. I don't know why. The one I have left right now is this Cuff version 2 Lefty. And actually, OCD for EDC chopped the nubbin off, but the Knife Modders did the bark pattern on the entire knife, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then they added this cutout here for more access to the lock bar, which is pretty much a necessity on this knife. It was really a pain to get in there before, and now it's just butter. This knife makes amazing sounds, and Yeah, I don't think this is going anywhere anytime soon. This was my left-handed knife of the year. It's not a new knife, but it is to me. Anyway, this is the Aloni Knives GOAT, G-O-A-T, version 2. And basically, I had it modded before by MB Wild, and he did a great job. He bronzed the titanium, and he dyed the scales. So what happened was the bronze finish started to really kind of scratch up a lot, and I wanted to get it refinished. So I sent it to Lenny and Richie to have that done, and I told them to take some creative freedoms with it. And this is a Riot made knife, and I believe what they did was they redid the ano. They left the G10 the same color, which it almost looks like my Carta now with the dye that MB Wild did. And then they bronze or gold sort of anodized the hardware, which I think looks great. And I believe they did a blade regrind so that now it's super thin and slicey. Oh, yeah. I mean, that is a freaking Jesus. And it's obviously fresh out of the package. It's freezing cold outside. We were supposed to get snow today, but we didn't. This thing looks cool. I like how they did. It's a full flat grind. I think it was before. I'm not sure. Let's check the action. Yeah, I mean, it never had the best action. I may need to take a look at it. There's no play or anything. There was always an issue with this knife with the double clutch because you have to get it past that detent ball. You tend to get it to like right here, right? Because that's where your finger kind of lands on the lock bar. Doesn't go past that. And then you go to shake it down and it clicks back up. So what you got to do is kind of hit it low on the bolster lock and it'll drop farther and then you can shake it. Now, it seems either it's cold or they just tighten the pivot all the way, you know what I mean? But I did have this action pretty good before to where I could at least shake it closed. It wasn't like, you know, like this. The detent feels, honestly, it feels a little lighter, which is a good thing because I think I might have been a little stout before. Now, I don't know if that has anything to do with how, you know, doing a regrind or anything. It could just be me as well. But it does feel a little lighter. It feels not light to where, like, you could... Oh, what? No way. There's no way. I've never been able to fail this before. Ooh, that's not good. I wonder if... Maybe just because it's cold, it needs a little love. But yeah, that's off for sure. Let me feel it. Yeah, it's really gritty in here. Something's going on. Let's rip into it. Now you gotta remember, when you mod a knife, like the knife modders do all the time, putting them back together, you know, you're going to have hiccups like this, and we'll see it. This might just be me overthinking it. But you can have hiccups because you're putting together a million knives and whatever. Like, so I don't mind tuning my own knife afterwards. That's not an issue to me at all. That should do it once we get that guy out. Those are the same screws. Yep. And we should be good here. That might be the culprit. Could just be the Gillian bearings seizing up. I've been having major issues with that lately. Those are my bearings, so that's actually on me. Blow this out. Yeah. Shake, 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 shake the room. These are probably seized up, is probably what's going on here. I'm really starting to just not be a fan anymore of the Gillians, sadly. I used to really love them, but like, this is now the 4th knife that I've had this happen to. where they just seize up. And I don't want to have to take my knives apart constantly and clean the bearings. Like apparently you have to clean them with alcohol or something, and then rub them in your fingers, and it somehow unseizes them. That's actually the same problem that you're gonna see in another knife coming up, which we'll see. I mean, now that this is taking forever, I might. It's gonna fall out. Yeah, I might just do this video for the goat, and then I'll do another one for the other two. But I kind of already started, so we'll see. Maybe I'll do a part 1 and part 2. I've never done that. I'm not a maniac. Am I? Yeah, maybe I am. So what I'm going to do is take some skifferooties, and I'm going to drop the Gillians back in here. And so Gillians are great, I guess, to start with, you know. I don't even know if I need skiffs or Gillians in this knife, to be honest. It was pretty good on the stock ones, and I didn't notice a huge difference of any kind once I did load it up. So, might not even need these, but might as well for now. But yeah, the knife was never like gritty or anything, and I don't think anything they did could have caused that. At least not off the top of my head. I mean, what did they do? Regrind the blade, yeah, but where it contacts the detent ball, I don't think they even touched that portion of the blade. So pretty sure it's just my bearings in there that were the issue. So here we go. This guy back on. Click everything through. Drop the pivot screw in. Oh. Okay, let's just use the driver. Trying to be careful. I don't want to scratch the freshly anode hardware, so. And I scratched the freshly anode scale instead. I mean, that's going to happen because of how I am, so it doesn't matter all that much. Okay, the grit is absolutely gone at this point, so that's good. Let's tighten these. Clip was not tightened down. Alright, is that all of them? I didn't get that one under there, but pretty sure it's fine. So, centering wise, we are dead nuts. Seems to be. Yep. And there she goes. Can you fail it, Kev? Nope. Yeah, that feels perfect now. Did you see that drop? Boop, boop. That's better than I had it before. So those new skiffs and whatever they did, they actually maybe polished the inside of the pivot area a little bit and pimped it out, because this is a baller knife now. So there is an example right there why I now prefer skiffs over these Gillians. They seize up. I mean, I can't have that. You know, I mean, I take my knives apart a lot and clean them, but like, I actually tried to unseize a set before, and I guess I had no luck. So I gotta be careful with these. I don't know what to. I'm gonna put something on there that says seized Gillians. And I have another set, which you'll see shortly. So, let's put this aside. Hopefully I won't need tools anymore. And we have the Aloni knives. Goat Knife Modded Edition. No play. Beautiful action. That's the way we like it. So let's put that up there. Next up, we have a package from Asher Knifeco. Cut through that like butter. Lindy, Richie, whoever does the edges, you guys are a boss at edges. My Malibu, I sold it, but the Stormtrooper Boo, that thing was sharper than hail. And hail is sharp as fuck, know what I'm saying? So let's see what we got here. One of these is my knife. Alright, that's not it. This is it. So, another prime example. Here's your Gillians. I had these in there. And I couldn't get this knife to lock up and go back together after I took it apart one time. We have zero play. Oh my god. He got it to be even better? What? You see that action? Man, so this is the Spiro frame lock in full titanium. So let me check, because I could not get the lockup to... No issue there. You can see we're getting full engagement right there. So what happened was I took it apart to clean it, because the action felt sort of gritty or off. And obviously now I know it was these seized bearings. And when I put it back together, I thought I lost a washer. So then I messaged him, and he sent me a set of washers. And I could not get it to work. Like, no matter what I tried, I couldn't get the lockup to lock up. I could get it to have dead nut centering, but like with no play, and everything else seemed pretty good, but I couldn't get the lockup. So I just said, dude, I'm just sending it to you. Take your time, whatever. This was like, I don't know, a few weeks ago, before Christmas. And he told me that one of these bearings is seized up, and the other one's fine. So maybe out of those two sets, I can put one set together or something. I don't know, but that's kind of sad. I'll have to reach out to Chris over at Gillian. I really like Chris. He's a great guy, so I'm sure he'll tell me what to do or help me fix it or replace him or do whatever. He's a good dude. I'm not saying don't get Gillian bearings. I'm just saying apparently there is some kind of seizing thing going on. I got to talk to him, and then maybe I'll put a PSA out or something. I'm sure it's not a major issue because he's selling them, right? But yeah, full titanium, S35VN, Spiro. This thing is awesome. This is one of my favorite knives this year. This would have easily been in the top 5 of budget knives this year in that video, but I didn't have it because it was with Asher, and the Nomad came out. Excuse me. The Nomad came out right at the end of the year here and kind of stole its thunder, because it's kind of a similar deal. It's a frame lock version of a knife they've done before, and it's titanium, but it's M390 instead of this S35, and it's a lot thinner, and I don't know. Overall, I think I like them both. I love this knife because left-handed, I can reverse flick it from anywhere, and that's basically because of the detent. It's very light. I mean, you can see right there, it's very light. On the Nomad frame lock, it's stout. So you're going to get, it's going to be a little harder to reverse flick lefty, but it's not like it's too light because I can easily shoot it out and lock it up any which way. It's just definitely on the lighter side. So anyway, that is the Asher Spiro in full S35. If you're interested in any of Asher's knives, I obviously have a discount code. It's in the description below. There's a link as well, but it's LeftyEDC at checkout, and you'll get 10% off your purchase or the knife or whatever. So anyway, that is him returning my knife, which is awesome. And then he sent a knife for my 3K giveaway, which I'm waiting on one more knife from Finch, and then I can do the video. So I have 4 knives for that already. This is the Asher Spiro Flipper, and this is the blue version, blue-gray version with satin hardware. I'm not sure if he does the satin hardware normally. I think normally he does black, so if that's incorrect, doesn't matter. But if it's right, then this is kind of a special one. I have this knife, obviously, in the green. So I love this knife. Mine is like super drop shot. This is good. You can see there, it's really good. This is fresh out of the box. It's cold out, right? Mine is like just sick. And then I also have the prototype, actually, which was in this other blue color. He originally wanted to do this sort of darker blue, I guess you'd call it, or lighter blue. I don't know. I really do like the prototype. Mine didn't have a clip because, again, it's a prototype. Just they wouldn't fit or whatever at the time. And I've really liked this knife from prototype stage. Just a really unique knife in terms of it looks different than the Spiro, you know. Like here's the prototype of the Spiro. So let's do this real quick. I know I'm burning time here, but so here's the prototype of the Spiro, and then here is the titanium frame lock. I gave away my liner lock Spiro, the production version of this, just because I had that. Why was I, you know, and I like to give away stuff. So there you go. That's kind of a lineup there. And obviously here's the blue one, or blue-gray, and here's the prototype. So those are all Spiros, obviously. And yeah, cool. So this is going to be in the 3K giveaway video, or whatever you want to call it, giveaway, I guess. So let me put that away, and then we can get into the last package. How is this in here? It doesn't seem like it fits. Am I an idiot, or is it not cut the right way? Definitely goes, do you tuck the flipper in and then do it? I don't know. That should do it anyway. Yeah, okay. All right, let's get the Spiros out of here. And last but certainly not least is the Oz Roosevelt package. Man, Richie, Lindy, this thing is a freaking laser beam. Yes, all right. This could be great, or this could be, you know, who knows? Let's see. So first we have this, which is awesome. Thank you, Kevin, Jenna, and Dan from Oz Machine Company, obviously. They wrote me a little note there, a little love note. I like that. Tune/clean on the house. And that's all it says. And I got another sticker out of it, which is cool. Obviously, this is the Oz Roosevelt in sticker form. And you actually get one of those in the bottom of your COA sort of deal. In here. So here's the knife. I sent it wrapped up. to be safe. Oh, man, there she is. That beauty of a knife. Just look at that thing. Okay. Calm down. So down here, we have, obviously, another Oz sticker. So this one has the golf putter on it. So I'm going to keep that one because mine has golf putter. And you know what? I'll put this in that 3K giveaway. I don't know why anybody get that excited over it, but there's my COA, by the way. Mine's number 158. And then the taco bearings. So I initially had put taco bearings in it because I was talking to somebody on Instagram, and basically what they said was taco bearings will work in there pretty well because it'll run on steel instead of running on titanium because he doesn't put washers in here. But he tested it with the Delrins and the taco bearings, and at first he said he thought the taco bearings were just as good, maybe better, but then he realized that they actually didn't totally stand off the blade. So he sent me pictures. It made sense. Basically, the cage was contacting the blade, where on the Delrins, just the balls do. So it makes sense. So let's see. Still feels pretty snappy. So, okay. She fires out of there. I was hoping to get more of a drop shuttiness. No play. Okay, for sure, more droppy. Can I flick it any which way? Yes. Oh my God. Dudes, you gotta be kidding me. Hold on a second. What? So, I honestly am not noticing a difference in the detent. Excuse me, I'm really excited. Center, dead nuts. Yeah, it still fires out of there the same way, yet I'm getting that extra drop shut. I mean, look at that. And I did ask him to kind of do it. Oh, and it's cold out, guys. And this just came out of the package. I sort of asked him to keep it to where it's still going to have good detent, but I wanted some of that drop shut. And he nailed it. I mean, it doesn't seem quite as light of a detent as the newer ones I've handled. It still feels like super satisfying. And now, as a lefty, I can fire it from anywhere. I can put my finger right on the lock bar. And it doesn't have... The way it was before, when I did that, it would really tighten up. And I'd have to, like, fight it out. Now, just fires out. I'm not fighting it. And it's just, like, super drop shutty. Dude, I straight just got the best of both worlds at Roosevelt. I swear. Can I fail it is the question. Let's try it. I can obviously do this. Like, walk it out. But, yes, this thing is absolutely perfect now. It's better than it was. Did he touch up the edge, too? I don't know if he needed to, because I had stropped it right before I sent it. Let's see. Yeah, it was shaven hair when I sent it, so I don't think he needed to touch it. He may have, for all I know, but I think he just messed with the detent. Yeah, I mean, it's still rock solid in that pivot, and it's way more drop shut. I mean, mine before, you would have to give it, you know, and you could feel the difference. Like, I could feel the difference now. Good Lord. Let's try the lefty thumb flick. It still works. It's this double detent system. I'm telling you, there's something about it that makes it to where you can get more drop shut and still have your detent be pretty dialed in. My Kvist variant, which is my other custom knife made in America, just like that. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. This one also rides on a double detent system, and I want to know. I don't know what I want to know. I just want to know why more people aren't doing it, I guess. But like the way these fire out is just unique in how they snap. They're very snappy. Like it just pops. You know what I mean? And I don't know. It's super satisfying. I honestly put these in a similar category. I know that sounds crazy because Oz is all the rage and whatnot. But like this Kvist variant is super well made. And that detent system is just really tuned in. I mean, it's awesome. So yeah, if you could get one of these Kvists, man, I would recommend. I know that the handle shape isn't for everybody. Who was I talking to? I think Casey from Knives Fast was saying he doesn't like this squared cutout here. And I'm sure some people don't like, sway backs. I don't like sway backs, but this one in particular is just perfect because of the ergos, the size of the handle. It just fits my knife. But yeah, I literally would put these in the same category. Now, there are slight differences. Like this has, I believe, a lock bar insert. Yeah, you can see a sort of insert in there where the Kvist does not. It's going to be a carbonized lock face as far as I can tell. I don't know how well you can see in there, but there's no metal sort of attached to it, and it is titanium. So, not quite as high tech, I guess, as the Rosie because it doesn't have the lock bar insert. But I think part of that is you're talking about, look how thin that liner is compared to the steel or the titanium liner on this. You can't fit one. You know what I mean? So we had to do it that way. And honestly, this has a little bit of not a click, but you could feel it when it disengages. But it's not in a bad way. Like, it's kind of a tactile disengagement, if that makes sense. This thing, man, is just ridiculous, though, for real. I do feel it's a little bit lighter. I can definitely feel that. When I do it right-handed, I can feel it. It comes out a little bit quicker than it used to. But I'm left-handed, and it literally makes it the perfect detent left-handed because I can't lock it up, but it still adds a little bit of lock bar tension when I flick it, so it strengthens the detent essentially and makes it amazing to flick left-handed. So this is like the perfect knife for a lefty almost. The newer Oz Roosevelts are better for lefties, I think, in terms of deployment. Depends on what you like. But gone are the days of getting caught into that hole, because I used to flick it sometimes and I would lock it up and my finger would just like get torn up by this hole. You know what I mean? But now it'll just fire out. Yes, it's perfect. It's perfect. I've been entering all the lottos trying to get one and another one, but now I'm kind of like, do I even need to? I basically have the perfect one. I mean, if I got to like redo it, I love how you can spin the pivot. I find that weird, but also cool at the same time. What was I gonna say? Did I feel a little grit there? That's just the detent balls. If I could build one myself, it would probably be this, but ice blue everywhere instead of the green. But I mean, I love the green too, so it's fine. Or maybe get like a blue scaled one. But I love this finish. I actually pulled up on the live stream the other night. I pulled up a picture of this knife when it left Oz, like the first time. and it was a darker color scale, and then it got Zer-blasted. Aftermarket Zer-blasting was done, and it really just changes the color of this, and I love it. So yeah, that's the Oz Roosevelt, fresh back from Oz, and it is tuned to perfection. Nailed it, honestly. So that's it, guys. We have from Knife Modders the Aloni Goat modded up. Looks gorgeous, and with a regrind, and after swapping those bearings, excellent action. So we have that guy. And then we have the titanium frame lock Spiro here from Asher that was fixed for me. So all of these were basically me asking a company or modders to do some work for me because I either screwed it up or I wanted my knife to be different. And then we have the giveaway knife here from Asher too. So awesome unboxing. Go check out all these companies. The Knife Modders are awesome. Check them out at Knife Modders on Instagram, at Knife Modders on YouTube. Check out Oz Machine Company on Instagram, and they have a website, obviously, ozmachinecompany.com. That's where you can enter the lottos and try to win one of these guys. They're not cheap, but for a USA made knife of this caliber, I think the starting asking price of right around $500 is incredible. And obviously, I love Asher Knifeco. Go check them out, asherknives.com. Use code LeftyEDC. So thank you, guys. I know it was a long one. I apologize, but I wanted to get to everything and cover it. I love you all. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.